Hello. In this lesson I will tell you how to use the advanced cartoon trailer project. Let me remind you that this project works with Element 3D plugin. I advise you to install the necessary fonts before working with the project. Link to fonts in a text document. Also, for the correct operation of the project, you need to install material and style presses in the folder with additional elements for the plugin. By default this folder is in the folder of My Documents. Just copy the contents to the appropriate folder. Pay attention to the structure of the project. All elements are signed for more convenient work. Folder Design Elements contains the necessary elements for the work of the project. Do not change anything inside. Then comes the green screen intro composition. We'll come back to it later. Then comes the main trailer composition. In this composition, we will work. Next comes the music folder. In the music composition, you should insert a music track. Text presets folder contained all the prepared text compositions. They are divided by the number of text lines. All text compositions can be viewed in the composition All Text. Folder Video Scenes contains compositions in which you need to insert the video. Let's start configuring the project. In the tutorial, I'll use the prepared video fragments. We import them into the project. Open the composition main trailer and begin to adjust the elements from the beginning to the end. Open the composition green screen intro and if necessary, then change the desired text. After making changes, return to the main trailer composition. Next goes video scene _1 composition. In this composition you need to insert a video. Open this composition and paste the video. I'm inserting prepared fragment. After making changes, return to the main trailer composition. Next comes the composition with a title. The structure of layers in all text compositions is the same. First comes the FX_console layer on which all the settings are located. Then the text itself. Also in each composition with the text there is a 2D layer with additional text that can be used. If you do not need it, just turn it off. Next comes the layer with the plugin Element 3D. Then comes the background layer. You will find out why it is needed in a few moments. In order to change the text, simply replace the inscription with the one you need. Enable layers with text and replace the text. Then just turn off these layers. You can turn on the additional text layer and change it. Animation starts from the beginning of the layer. Moving the layer on the timeline, you can make the appearance of letters sooner or later. In order to this text was behind letters, move it under the layer with the plugin Element 3D. Next, go to the configuration of the plugin where we will learn how to change the style and color of the text. In the preset folder, there is a folder we previously copied with 15 styles for the text. And also a folder with materials for the text. The style changes by simply dragging the cards with the desired style to the text layer. Depending on the animation preset, you can see all the lines at once or only one at a time. The main thing is to apply a preset to all text elements. If artifacts occur at the intersection of letters, just make the distance between the letters wider. You can change the font size as well as the font itself, and the letter spacing for a more flexible setting of the inscription. Having chosen the style of text you like, you can also change the colors in it. Use the prepared colors from the folder. Drag materials to the color you want to replace. Also you can change the color of the material itself in the settings. Experiment with color and styles. This is a very exciting process. Sometimes the text is displayed incorrectly, like here. In order to fix this, use the function, reverse text winding. The combination of some fonts and styles can lead to the appearance of artifacts on the letters. To correct this, use the tessellation tab and change the path resolution to lower value. Also change the value of the peak filter. In most cases the problem will be solved. Moving the text down or up in the plugin, you change its position in the composition. Next, go to the Layer FX console. You can change the following settings. Select the background color from the presses or select none and customize the desired colors. Furthermore, by selecting none, you can use any background. It can be a photo or video. Just turn off the visibility of the background layer and place the desired background below this layer. I use backgrounds from a cartoon's background set, link in the project description. Next, you can change the following settings. Adjust background saturation. Enable or disable sharpness. Change the noise level. I advise you to leave this parameter low. Select a color for additional text. Adjust the saturation of the main text. And adjust the illuminance of the main text. The level of the shadow is regulated by raising or lowering the plane model layer in the plugin Element 3D. After making changes, return to the main trailer composition. Next comes the video scene 2 composition. Insert the required video. I'm inserting prepared fragment. Then follows the composition with the text. You can replace it with any other. First, find the desired composition with the text in the all text composition and remember the number. Then select the layer with the composition you want to replace on the timeline, and while holding Alt key move the desired composition from the project window over the replaced one. In this way you can replace any text composition with any other. Next, configure the new text composition. The only difference that may be is the number of lines of text. It depends on the preset you select. For the rest, it is configured in the same way as the previous one. Continues to customize the project by inserting video and customizing text compositions. Once you have all the compositions set up, you can change the auxiliary label. After that, go to the Global FX layer. You can change the following settings on it. Turn black fields on or off. Change the position of the auxiliary text. Change the transparency of the auxiliary text. Change the color of the auxiliary text. Do not forget to insert music when all settings are complete. Send the composition main trailer to the render queue and press the render button. That's all. If you like the project, please rate it. It will inspire me to create new projects. If you have any questions, you can contact me via the profiles page on Video Hive. Thank you very much. All the best to you.